In our last session, we read a letter from a man who said that his wife, Marta, spent money like water and refused any discussion about changing that behavior. She also made him last in her priorities while busily doing everything she could to make everyone else in the world happy by spending her time, money, and energy. I suggested that what she was doing was not love, just buying the imitation love of everyone around her. That is a terrible way to live in a relationship. Now, back to the writer of the letter. Marta's fits of anger are a sign of her pain, and they're also an attempt to control you. So far, you're allowing them to succeed. With her fits of temper, she wants to make you so afraid and so guilty that you'll back off and let her do whatever she wants. Much of this is unconscious on her part, but this is not a loving relationship. It's her holding you hostage. Do you really want to live in a relationship this unhealthy? It's like living in hell. And no matter how much you gave her, as you've already noted, it would never be enough. Normally, I don't advise people to interfere with their partner's mistakes. It's not a good idea because they end up controlling their partners. But in this case, your partner is killing herself, emotionally and spiritually speaking, with her behavior. And if you don't help her, who will? Look at how long she's been living like this, and nobody has helped her. Not her parents, nobody in the rest of her family, and not her friends. That leaves you. It's critical that as you talk to her, you have the right attitude in talking to her. You need to talk to her in an attempt to help her. She's in trouble. She keeps trading imitation love with people in the belief that somehow that will make her happy. Most of the world lives that way, but that will never make her happy. The problem is, when she works really hard at it, people sometimes give her enough acceptance and praise and gratitude that she feels worthwhile for a moment, a second, a minute. And that's just enough to motivate her to keep playing the game of trading imitation love with people, believing that it really will make her happy. But it never lasts, and it utterly exhausts her. What a horrifying way to live, to pour everything you have into an effort that will never work. Marta is an imitation love addict, trying to create a happy life with it, and it's killing her. No matter how hard she tries, it never works. And she can't see a way out. She's blind. Somebody will have to help her out of her blindness and her addiction. And here's the hard part. Even though you'll be saving her life by helping her, she will kick you and fight you every step of the way, because you'll be taking away from her the only source of pleasure she's ever known. It's not happiness, but she really believes that it is. As you talk to her, you must remember that she's an imitation love addict and treat her as one. You need to be compassionate about talking to her, but you also need to be firm, because even though she will resist you every step of the way, you will be saving her life. So, what will it look like to help her? We'll talk about that in the next session.